And then randomly Usyk, it's like he just took his foot off the pedal. And up till now, I don't get what happened because he didn't look that and that tired. He just was like, I don't know, maybe playing with his food for a bit too long. And then Usyk started to come back. Usyk caught him with a couple of shots, then dropped him, and then it just swayed again. And rightfully so, Usyk won that fight. But I was just confused because if Fury had just continued what he was doing, I 100%. I think it was by round 4. I was like, Fury's got this. 100. Fury's got it. Then he dropped him. It was around 3 or whatever he dropped him. I was like, yeah, Fury's got this. And it just looked like it was going to get worse and worse. But yeah, again, I've watched a couple of times and I just don't get why he just randomly took his foot off the gas. If he decides to do the same thing and then continue pressing forward, then 100%, like he should win that.
Usyk is very good.
Beautiful. It's a southpaw as well.
Like, I know what you are now, and then he just goes for the full-on attack.
He knows how
to.
He figures you out. But anybody that kind of moves like that, you look at the other Ukrainian, one of my favorite boxers to watch right now is Vasyl Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. Sometimes he absorbs pressure and he's just moving around. He's in his head movement and stuff, and he's figuring you out. He's just everything's just analyzing. And when he figures you out, those last like rounds, like 6 to 12, is a problem because he's just like bah, 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 bah. Everything you throw is like he's parrying, hitting you straight back with twos, and then slipping, and it's like trying to fight these flies.
No, bugging me.
But it's Usyk has that ability. So again, if you don't try to kill him early and just keep that pressure on. So he doesn't have a chance to think. If you look at it, one of my teammates and my brother, Derek Chisora, fought him. That was a close fight, and we said, Derek, don't try to outbox this guy. He's too good. You cannot outbox somebody that has this amount of rounds and has just been in it just on his amateur career alone, then his professional career. You can't outbox somebody like that, so don't try to. Oh, you can bully the hell out of somebody like that. You have to. It was all fitness and all power shots. It's all fitness. And if you looked at his last fight, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It was fitness and power shots. There was times even I was biting my nails because I feel like he's powering down, and then he just came back again. And arguably that was a very close decision. And even they said, they're like, man, we was unsure. Like, that was his team saying that after the fight. So, yeah, if Fury's going to do that, he can. Obviously, he's more talented by way of his boxing skill, and he could probably outbox him. But why? If you're the bigger guy, like you said, you're the bigger guy. You got the skill, but just put pressure. Keep that pressure on him. Work your fitness. Work your gas tank. Keep that pressure on him. Or if it needs to go 12 rounds, but I don't allow him the space to be able to figure things out.
Yeah.
And again, you should win that one.
Okay, so you got Fury to do it?
It's different. It just depends on what Fury turns out. Sometimes it's just it's always hard to tell, man.
Well, he's just come off a loss now, and that loss must have really affected him, and he looks bitter about it. He's like, I'm gonna come back.
We've never seen him have to come back from something, so we don't know what Fury's going to turn up. But this is my point. You have to, if I'm tossing a coin, it's hard to put my money on Fury, because I don't know what's going to happen. Whereas Usyk's consistent, and he's been consistent the whole career. So if I had to, I'd probably put on Usyk. Like, if I'm being safe, I'd say Usyk. But again, it depends on what Fury turns out, because it could be a complete opposite. But if I'm forcing to put my money down, I'm saying AJ for the first one and Usyk for the second one.
And finally, what's your prediction? Mike Tyson against Jake Paul.
Is that even happening anymore?
I think it's happening in November. I believe
it's come back.
Yeah. Mike Tyson got some bloody blood pressure coming off an
That's
aeroplane,
what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm sorry, but it's a waste of. I love Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And I think any true combat fan, not even boxing fan, combat fan, loves Mike Tyson.
Ever met him?
No, I actually haven't. I had the privilege of meeting him yet. I actually want to go and do his podcast as well at some point. Hotbox.
Come on.
But yeah. It's just, I don't even care to comment on it. It's just a stupid fight. I don't wanna. the idea of potentially of having this visual in my head of Mike Tyson lying on the floor with Jake Paul standing over him, I hate every second of that.